There's a Jewish festival that's called Purim. And in Purim, every kid dresses in a costume, in a different costume. And I recall I was 8 years old, 8, maybe 7. And my desire was to be Arthur round night tables, from the Middle Ages. I wanted to have the armor and the shiny thing. And I recall my mother shows up in school and telling me that the tailor across the street have a perfect costume made for me of Arthur and round table costumes. So I went there after school, and it was beautiful. It was a shiny armor, a shiny thing for my face. It was the bodysuit, everything. And then the guy said to me, I have a special surprise for you. He went to the back and he brought an armor, like a shield. And the shield had on it the cross. The second I saw the cross, I started weeping in terror, screaming, "Missionary, help me! Missionary, help!" I didn't even know what missionary is. I didn't know, but I knew that the cross is something horrible. Because ever since I remember, please, you need to understand, I was raised in a religious Jewish neighborhood. Everybody around me are religious Jews. And they taught us from little age that this is the sign that is bad. This is a sign that kills. Matthew 1:1. And I read, it captivated me. The story I read in one night the entire book of Matthew. And so, wait a second, something doesn't set here with me. This is Jewish. Everything here is Jewish. This is my guys. Those are my people. This is Jews, and good Jews. Keep Torah, keep mitzvah. I can relate to this. So then, that was the beginning. And then the incident that happened to me in Yom Kippur in Israel, and other supernatural events slowly led me to believe. But it was not enough, I then believed, Jesus, Yeshua was a good man. Hey, he might have even been a prophet. But he's not divine. He's not the Son of God. He's just a regular guy. So I started to teach many people. Jesus was good. Jews, those are Jews. Those are all Jews. Jesus was good. He was a good Jewish rabbi, everything. But he was not divine. So for about 6-7 years, I went there. And then kind of like onion that is getting peeled. I started to study. I was maybe 21, so maybe 20 years ago. I started to study every Jewish literature about the nature of the Messiah. Found out his true identity, everything I could then get my hand on. The Talmud, the Zohar, the Midrash, anything you can imagine. Try to find out about the Messiah. And 6 years later, I had a vision. Oh, he's much more than a good guy. He is much more than that. He's truly the divine Son of God. And that was where, basically, as Paul said, the scale fell off his eyes. That's what happened with me. From this day, I've been serving the King. Which literally means you're taking your glasses and you're putting a new magnifying glasses on. And through those magnifying glasses, you can see the word in a different way. Because you can go into a time machine and read the verse just as it's been read 2,000 years ago. I'll give you a...
is it important for the Arabs to recognize Israel as a Jewish state?
Good question. I don't know.
Is it important to you?
Yeah.
Why?
About what?
Why is it important that they say, yes, Israel is a Jewish state?
You know, the Bible wrote in the, I don't know, with Abraham or Moses, say the Israeli, after 2,000 years, this is our place. The Arab have Arab Saudi, they have Syria, have Lebanon, have everything. So this is their place, not here.
Because the Bible, everything is about Israel and Arab too. I don't know.
So why is it important that they say, yes, Israel is Jewish?
Yeah, Israel is Jewish because the father, I don't know, מיועדים מדינת ישראל.
They're from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you feel that Arab countries should recognize Israel as a Jewish state?
Yes, absolutely.
And why?
Why? Because we don't another place to go.
Tell me about
We
that.
have to stay here. Don't have any choice.
Why is that? Tell me about that.
Because the Americans don't want to give us a green card, and the European don't want to give us a European citizens. So we're open for suggestion. If some country want to give us a green card or European citizens, I will be happy to give the country to the Arabs.
Okay, so it's pretty much the basics. If they're not recognized as the Israeli state, so
Jewish state.
As a Jewish state, so we can't live together. You know,
Why?
We recognize them like an Arab state, so they should recognize, and Muslims, like part of them are Muslims, part of them are Christian, so they should recognize us as a Jewish state.
Okay, so what does that mean to you? Jewish state.
It's not like it can be Israel state. Neither way, it's not have to be a Jewish state.
Okay.
Jewish is their religion.
Okay,
it
so?
should be Israeli state.
Okay, they say they recognize Israel as Israeli state, but it has to be for all people, for all its people, meaning Palestinians and Israelis together, equally.
Okay, but we want a two-state solution.
Okay.
We can't live like...
So what about the Palestinians, the Arabs who live in Israel? What is their... If it's a Jewish state, what does that mean about them?
Like it means today. There's no problem that there will be Muslims in Israel or Christian in Israel, like in every other country in the world.
They didn't recognize now.
But should they?
Absolutely.
Lama?
Because the first thing we are here more than 5 million years. 1,000 years we are here. And the Arabs are also here, and we are all cousins. Abraham was the father of both of us, okay? So we have to be here together. And they have to recognize us, and we have to recognize them. We didn't have any choice.
So how do you feel that we should recognize them, and how should they recognize us? Like
How I feel?
Yeah. How, if you have it, ideally.
I don't want to be again in Poland in the Holocaust. I don't have any place to go. And this is our country, and we have to be, and they have to accept that we are alive, and we are here, and we have the same rights like them, and to share the life together. It's no other choice.
Well, when you say share the life, you mean under the state of Israel as a Jewish state, or is there a Palestinian state, Israel state? How do you?
It's dependent. It's dependent in Jerusalem. Most of the places are no problem. But because the point is, they want back Tel Aviv, they want back Jaffa, they want back Lod, they want to back. So where I have to go back to the Holocaust to Poland, I cannot be there too.
What if they told you you could stay, but it would be a democracy, not a Jewish state, but a secular state, not Jewish, not Muslim, not Christian, just democracy?
It can never be, because everyone has hopes, and everyone is attached to his hopes. So
Hopes for what?
To his country, to his religious, to his belief. So you cannot make it like that. And never ever. The Indians has there, the Jewish, the Muslims, the Buddhism. Everyone has something that he belongs to. You cannot take it away from